Hola a todos, gracias por pasaros por aquí, otra vez en Metal Gear 2 y vamos a continuar, que ya empezamos con Raiden. Vale, pues si recordáis bien, nos quedamos aquí con el coleguita, ¿vale? Que aún tenemos que descubrir su identidad. Y nada, vamos a explorar un poquito por aquí. Ya veis que tenemos que infiltrarnos porque parece que ha habido con todo el tema este del Metal Gear, ha habido parte de unos desechos que están contaminando el mar y han abierto como esta planta, como esta base. Aquí creo que teníamos que venir mucho más adelante para algo. Lo que no me acuerdo para qué, tío. Bueno, vamos a explorarlo. De hecho, podemos nadar y todo el rollo, que ahora no, ahora me tiraré. Qué asco las cucas, tío. Vale. ¿Y cómo cogemos? Que he visto que se podía coger. Hay una cajita allí, tío. ¿Cómo se llega ahí? Ah, vale, vale. A ver, vamos a tirarnos al agua. Vale. Vale, esto para hundirnos. Ya nos están dando la chapa.
These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
Vale. Facilito, entonces.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Vale. A ver, nos tratan un poco como si fuésemos tontos. Vale. Se puede hacer un poco pesado que cada 2x3 te llamen, porque es que te llaman hasta para limpiarte el culo. O sea, es en plan, Raiden, mira, cuando cagues, joder, me está dejando mal el juego porque estoy quejándome de eso y ahora no sé subir la escalera. Raiden, cuando cagues, coges eso en forma de rollo. Vale, coges un trocito y te limpias el culo. Vale, por aquí no podemos ir. Tiene que haber una manera, tío. Bueno, como hay que volver, habrá que volver. Vale, optimización, genial. Y aquí no hay nada, vale. ¿Y esto? Vale. Vale, gente, pues vamos para adentro. ¿Qué se oía? Se oían gritos. Ah, bueno, como que hay panorama ahí. Me acuerdo de cosas o sea, bastante puntuales. Es que hace mucho que no juego a este. Muchísimo.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Ay, Raiden. Vaya infiltración, Madre mía. Ya empiezo a lo Mr. Bean, ya. Mira. Ahora otra llamadita. Hostia, coronel, acabo de ver, hay alguien más. Venga.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in
que-
useful during VR training.
El Raiden
A
cuesta de
radar
tragar un
system
poco, ¿eh?
uses biological
que
magnetic fields
un
as input.
poquito-
These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
¿Pulsando el triángulo? Es como
The
todo el rato así.
nanomachines in your body
¿Qué?
will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Raiden... Pues a ver, al final te lo acabas queriendo, tío, pero cuesta, ¿eh? O sea, entiendo que a la gente al principio... Es verdad que esta gente se levanta otra vez.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal
Ay, es verdad.
identification system.
Es
The
verdad,
owner
verdad.
enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet
buscan
been
la vida.
individualized.
Pringao.
Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Vale. A ver, esto. Pues eso, Raiden al principio, tío. Venga. Joder, el cajero este, qué chungo, ¿no? Hola, cabrones, ya sabéis. ¿Por qué no puedo poner el año? ¿Por qué pongo húngaro? Otra llamadita. Venga.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack,
Esta
can you
era-
hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
¿Sabes qué accidente, Ryan?
And according to the
¿Ves?
files,
¿Un accidente?
she knows you
Sí, el de
better
mi
than
polla en tu
anybody
diente,
else.
tío.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough.
Claro, tío, es
You're
que...
familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You
Su
need
novia o
someone to watch your
su...
back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd
La
like to make a
espera.
request, if I may.
Es andaluza, de la
Of course.
espera.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Muy bien.
I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
Hoy
do you know
estamos a
what
solas.
day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Joder, tío. Jack Sparrow. A ver que se levantan. Cuidado. Jack, me cago en... Madre, ¿el ascensor? ¿Hemos picado? ¡Tú! Se levanta,
Raiden,
tío.
the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Lo he visto,
Be
lo he visto.
careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Vale, tío. ¿Hace falta que me llaméis pa' esto?
I'm under attack. Stay
Me están atacando. Oye, que no vienen pa' aquí, tío. Como vienen pa' aquí, mierda. Vale, a ver. Ah, vale, ya está. Vale, el rollo es... Tenemos que saber cómo noquearlos. Supongo que será como el 1. Depende cómo pulses el círculo, lo agarras del cuello. Es que aún en este juego aún no lo he hecho. Vale, vamos a esperar. Ojo, Ojo que nos movemos. Ya está. De puta madre, tío. Facilito. Vale, y ahora llega el momento como en el 1 que se quita aquí la movida. Claro, y descubrimos que
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
es Ken
Sons of Liberty?
sin haber ido
The
al
name of their
peluquero
leader is
un
Solid
año.
Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Claro, y eso ocurre. ¿En cuál ocurre, tío? Es que yo tengo un lío
Colonel,
con.
I'm on the roof.
Qué lío.
There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all.
Ah, mira.
Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
En el soporte B.
Strut B?
Otra vez, perdón. En el soporte B.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Vale. Realmente el mapa es.
First,
O sea, está
get to a
bastante bien.
node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Vale. Pues aquí estamos en el tejadito. Vamos a ver. Tenemos que encontrar un nodo. Hay un montón de curiosidades Que si os digo la verdad, yo no me... O sea, algunas cosillas me acuerdo, pero otras muchas no. Pero tiene un montón de movidas, como el 1. Por ejemplo, mira, aquí donde hay mierda, repalas. Luego a las palomas también las puedes disparar y creo que... No sé si te llama el coronel, no sé qué historia, no sé, hay un montón de flipadas. Pero claro, nosotros no tenemos, es que no tenemos nada. Venimos pelados, tío. ¿Esto qué es? Sensor que detecta vida, vibra cuando se acerca el enemigo. Ah, mira, hostia. Vale, pues vamos... ¿Dónde vamos? Están llamando, ¿no?
Ride and look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button, then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Vale, gateando, ¿dónde? ¿Por dónde paso gateando, tío? Ah, mira, hola, tío, no había visto. La hostia. Estaba encima, ¿sabes? Otra vez. Lo has hecho muy bien, Raiden. Felicidades.
SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Vale, venga. No me comas la olla, tío. Vale. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Filtración máxima, ¿eh?
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Toma ya. ¿Verdad que podemos hacer la voltereta esta? Vale, hay un nodito ahí. Otra llamadita.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ron, dime cuál era el punch button. Pero antes de nada... No hay nada aquí. Ni aquí. Ah, aquí sí. Vale, pero una cosa. El radar, ¿cuándo cojones lo tengo activo? El otro se ha ido, ¿no? Como venga para aquí. Espera, el sensor este me está poniendo un poco nervioso porque no para de pum pum, pum pum, pum pum, como si fuera un corazón, ¿sabes? Vale. Vaya técnica, ¿eh? Técnica maestra. Vale, ya lo hemos activado, ¿eh? Guau, tío, que nos ve. Vale, ¿y ahora qué vamos? ¿Por aquí o por dónde? ¿Vamos por aquí? Vamos por aquí. Claro que no me haya llamado. Vale, y estos son los ciphers estos. Pero, claro, ya no sé si vamos bien por aquí. No sé si tenemos que haber mirado.
Watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero.
Esa es la...
We're under attack.
Fortune, creo que era.
Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to strut B now.
El soporte B. Vale, el soporte B es este. O sea, tenemos que ir... Vale, bueno, o sea, a ver, tenemos que volver entonces. Entiendo que sí. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué hacemos? Pasando de este, ¿no? Me va a ver, tío. Oye, ¿y si intentamos noquearle y así practicamos un poco? Podríamos intentarlo, tío. Podría intentar noquearle. A ver. ¡Joder! Van a venir. Sí, van a venir, van a venir. Joder, quería cogerle del cuello, tío. Aquí nada. Ahí por aquí. Espera, espera, espera. Vamos a meternos. ¿Qué es esto? Ojos de Konami. La gente. Parece que ya se ha calmado la situación. Pues da igual, porque es que quería intentar de noquearlo. Y si vamos para arriba, a ver. A ver, es que quiero indagar un poquito. Vale. Ahora sí que está abierta esta parte, ¿eh? Ahora sí que está abierta. Vale, vamos al soporte B. Vamos al momento. Soporte B, ¿qué cojones? Pues pensaba que había un acceso aquí. Hostia, pues tenemos que dar un vueltón, ¿eh? Tenemos que dar un vueltón de la hostia, ¿eh? O sea, tenemos que dar... Ya ves, vaya pedazo de vuelta. O sea, tenemos que ir aquí, supuestamente. Bueno, lo mismo accediendo desde aquí. A ver si podemos acceder aquí, a la parte central y luego... Vale. Vale, ¿y cómo hacemos lo del cipher este? Ah, vale, podemos ir por abajo. Lo que pasa es que creo que bajaba también. Sí. Pues oye, a correr. Incluso podemos pasar colgados de la valla. Es que hay mil maneras, tío, de hacer las cosas. Mil maneras. La música, tío, la música mola un huevo. Vale, aquí no podemos pasar. No tenemos... Ah, claro, tenemos que activar el nodo, tío, para... ¡Epa! Me encanta este salto, tío. O sea, es bastante ridículo, pero... Esto pinta... No pinta bien esto, ¿eh? Tiene pinta de que hay... Es que encima hay un extintor aquí. Pasamos agachados. Cógelo. Raiden. Vamos a agachar por si acaso, por si hay... Por si hay láser. Vale, ¿y aquí qué? Mucho Raiden, tío. ¿Dónde está el otro soldado? ¿No solos aquí o qué? Nivel 3, no podemos hacer nada. Nivel 2. Nada, ni radio ni hostias, mamón. Joder, macho. Va a venir todo Cristo ahora. Me cago en mi puta vida. No. Suéltate. ¿No mandan a nadie?
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report. Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Hasta aquí. Aquí que hay un soldado solo. Vale, otra cosa. A estas alturas no teníamos ningún arma, tío. Ah, mira, si le das aquí, también se mueve. Esto es una putada, tío. A ver. Hay una revista ahí, tío. Es que no sé si hay más gente, tío. Y por aquí voy bien. Mira, una chaf. Subido. Vale, vámonos de aquí porque... A ver, ¿dónde coño estamos? No, tenemos que volver. De alguna manera tenemos que volver. Claro, estamos en la parte de abajo del puto puente, tío. Vale. Creo que... Vale, es por aquí. Es por aquí, tío. Llevo un rato dando vueltas, tío. Un rato dando vueltas. Espero no complicarme mucho la vida en este juego porque... O sea, realmente no quiero estar dando vueltas con un tonto.
There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Ay, sí.
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Cuando llega a cero, caput. Vale, te has enterado, ¿no? Vale, Raiden, pues... Vamos ahí, a tope. Lo que no sé si me paro quieto... Lo mismo me he flipado, ¿no? Nivel 1, podemos subir el... Digo, ¿este cabrón qué? ¿No se mueve? Podemos subir el nivel de... El nivel del agarre. Haciendo como una especie de dominadas. Que no sé cómo se hacen, porque solo sé colgarme y volver a subir, pero no sé si hay una manera de hacerlo más... La carita, tiene aquí el colega. Hostia, este era el... No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Este enemigo dicen que sí, que Kojima se inspiró en un bailarín. En un bailarín español. No me acuerdo el nombre. No sé, Joaquín Cortés, no estoy seguro. Por los movimientos que tiene cuando ataca y eso. Por esto, ¿ves? ¿Vamp? Creo que era Vamp. Me parece que se llama Vamp este. Me ha flipado,
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Madre mía, este se ha quedado, vamos. Ah, no, bueno, no ha visto nada. Solo ha escuchado. ¿Qué está haciendo? Tú imagínate, te encuentras con esta escena, ¿sabes? ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Vamp. A los colegas, Phil, Lamar. Cuidado que te muerdo. Y aquí tenemos al coleguita.
Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Venga, hasta luego. Vamp, eh?
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
Que va, ha ido por donde ha ido
That
Raiden.
suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
No, Raiden,
Too
tío.
late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
Bajón de azúcar.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Eso, y un cigarrito lo arregla todo.
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Hombre, menos mal.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
¿Dónde tiene el walkie el pavo? Se lo pone ahí en la espalda, tío. Qué chungo, ¿no? Como...
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
Bueno, claro, es que he dicho una tontería. Él está infiltrado, ¿verdad? Lo tiene ahí para enterarse, pero no...
It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Vale, de puta madre.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
La cara de mala gente, ¿eh? Vale, pues vamos a dejar aquí el capitulito. Había alguna curiosidad aquí con Snake. De hecho, podemos apuntarle, creo. Ahora está durmiendo, pero... No. Snake, no te enfades. Vale, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Tenemos un nodito. Relájate, Snake, que no va a pasar nada. Y nada, se pone la cosa bastante interesante. Así que nada, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Que vaya muy bien. Chao.